Hello, this is Bonsai, or known as XL, and I'm using the Zaku Type 2S, known as CHAR suit. It's a command variant, and it was basically feared against CHAR. And I love this mobile suit because, the aesthetic of this mobile suit. And apparently, this mobile suit had like a speed of 3 times the normal type of Zaku, which this mole suit does have some pretty insane speed. As you can see, I was able to evade that GM Aqua type, which is really good. And having the speed of this mole suit, it is insane. It is really fast. This mole suit's very fast if you use this mole suit so many times. I've used this mole suit, I think, like basically 5 times, something like that. Yeah, I've used this mole suit like 5 times. The Zaku 2, I've used that mole suit almost like 500 times or something like that. No, I think I used it like 300 times or something like that. And this Zaku is basically a faster variant version, which is really amazing. The speed of this mole suit is stupid quick. Like, you can get out of engagements real nice and fast. And a lot of the mobile suits in this tier have a very hard time keeping up. This mole suit's really good in 200 cost, 250, 300, 350. Using the 200 variant is just laughably freaking good. It's just too good in 200 rank. So if you ever have a chance of using this mole suit in 200, it is very amazing. So it's very effective with the machine gun, because with this machine gun it has a grenade launcher, and this grenade launcher reloads, I think, every 6 to 8 seconds, something like that, and you can literally go in for a bazooka shot. The machine gun is pretty damn solid stuff. You have to have a precision mentality. You have to be precise with your shots. If you're not precise with your shots, you're gonna have a very hard time. And I'm using the machine gun that's the variant, like the MP, the machine gun variant. And I'm not using the other machine gun variant, the 7.8. The 7.8 pumps in really nice damage, but like, when you're using this machine gun, you shoot twice as fast. So you basically, I'm not bullshitting, I fully upgraded this 350 mobile suit, and apparently, in my calculations, this mobile suit can drop in like around 11,000 damage. 11,000 damage with one whole magazine. If you completely modify this mobile suit, you can basically be like a mad CHAR. You can literally slap some goddamn red paint on this thing, and you could be a goddamn monster with this thing. Using the bazooka variant, it's also a good choice, but since you only have one melee, you have to choose your engagements right. If you don't choose your engagements right, you're going to have a very hard time. As you can see, this Axe Zaku, the Axe Zaku has really crazy speed but low HP, and that man was able to get me like crazy good. And the Axe Zaku right there is freaking amazing with the beam sword. The beam sword is what makes it very nice, very unique, very fast too. It's a very dangerous mole suit, but this one is, it's just way up there. It's really nice in low tier matches. If you say this mole suit is the fastest Zaku, like maneuver type of feeling, You are pretty right. This is a very, very, very fast mobile suit, and if you ever get your hands on this mobile suit, it usually pops out in the shop. And when you see this mobile suit in the shop, it's fun. It's worth your tickets, to be honest. When I basically saw there was the 350 variant, I had to get my hands on it because I knew the damage output of the machine gun was stupid good. It was just so good, you know. But you know, it's not as good as the high Zack machine gun. The high Zack machine gun is stupid evil, you know. It's just something about that machine gun. It just really triggers a lot of, you know, players. But when you're using this machine gun, it is solid stuff. Grenade launcher saves you so many times, so many times with this goddamn mobile suit. I don't know how many times the goddamn freaking grenade launcher was able to save me. The grenade launcher is what's really solid about this. It's got some sick splash damage. Its speed is really nice. I was able to clock the speed on this mobile suit. Like, I literally modified this mobile suit to like around 4,000 around there in the hangar. So you know, you basically, you know, you get more thrust. Like, you get 4 plus 4 thrusts in this mobile suit, plus you get plus 4 boost damage with the machine gun, plus you get another 2 boost damage with the machine gun. So that's basically like 6 more boost on this machine gun. So it's like basically putting a, you know, 2 parts. It's basically putting 2 parts on this mobile suit if you max this mobile suit out. This mobile suit is a really solid mobile suit. You go to the goddamn freaking hangar. The hangar sometimes give you like a buff in 1 second in spawn. Like, what the frack is 1 second going to do for, you know, me? That's not good stuff. You know, if there was a buff that 10% or something like that for your allies to spawn in, that's a really good buff. But like, having these minor little buffs just doesn't feel like it's good enough. Now, using this mobile suit, you have to be really good with your machine gun. As you can see, there's the big old circle, and there's the blue circle right in there. So the blue circle, you have to basically, you know, you have to aim your shots within that blue circle to get really nice and spot on. Shooting the opponents in the legs with this mobile suit is pretty damn solid stuff. I was able to, you know, finally upgrade this mobile suit to, you know, the most maximum that it can potentially be. And you know, if you upgrade this thing to the maximum, it's pretty solid stuff. Another mobile suit that you can literally upgrade to the maximum would be what's that mobile suit? The RJAR, which I haven't done that yet, but you know, it's capable. And the Zero Shiki, you can literally upgrade that to really, you know, really nice level. You can literally upgrade the Jogu Marine. I believe that one you can literally upgrade to 1 star, which is pretty damn trolly, and I love it. And problem with this mobile suit is that you basically only have 1 swing. But you know, since it's just a low tier mobile suit, I understand. It doesn't feel like a goddamn support. It feels a little bit so agile to the point that you can basically evade. Like, you can literally evade melees with this mobile suit, which is really nice. And when you're using the machine gun, you have to keep your distance. You can't get into really bad engagements, which, you know, it's very rare occasions. As you can see, I was able to, you know, literally surprise attack this guy from the water, and I had to get away from that man's machine gun, because the machine gun was just really going to be deadly against me, because I didn't want it to stagger me. And the benefit with using the machine, this goddamn freaking Zaku type S, is that you're using CHAR Azimuth suit. You're basically using CHAR Azimuth suit. Man, oh man, this thing is absolutely fun. You basically have a dodge roll. You basically have maneuver armor. You know what I mean? Like, that's some good stuff. You know, you just got two really good skills in this one specific mobile suit. Also, the machine gun staggers in every single 15 shots. So, you know, having this mobile suit like machine gun upgraded to level 4 is really good, because you get like 35 bullets or something like that. Now, like every single 15 bullets, so if you add that up, you can stagger an opponent twice with a full clip. If if your aiming is really precise and you're right, that's really good. Plus, you have a grenade launcher. You slap the grenade launcher on, that's basically like 3 stagger options. That is really good. And the problem with using this machine gun is that it's got really bad range. So it's got like a range of 200. Excuse me, bad nose right now. Now using this thing is very effective. It's very rare to get your legs broken with this mobile suit because of this mobile suit's HP. The HP of this mobile suit is pretty damn solid. I was able to clock the speed on this mobile suit around 79. That is really amazing. 79 in, boost. Now, I don't want to show the whole build of this mobile suit, but I'll let you figure it out. There are so many builds you can literally slap on this mobile suit, but I will give you a hint. Try to work with a build with range boost. If you literally slap some range boost on this build is going to be solid stuff, and it's fun, very fun. It's a really sick low tier mobile suit. And if you're trying to fight against a WR, you basically have to hide against one of those WR goddamn big old gun they have. So you basically have to hide from that mobile suit. You have to choose your engagements. You basically have to hide against a lot of the supports. You cannot fight Gigan with this. Like, don't go like full on machine gun on the Gigan. The Gigan's going to win because supports, but when you have the chance, and if the Gigan is distracted, it is perfect with this mobile suit. You can literally come from behind, go for a heavy downswing. I recommend go for downswings in this. Light swings, you can go for light swings, but light swings are good when your teammates are right next to you. If your teammates are far away and you're trying to do light swings, it's pretty damn hard stuff. Now what's the word when you're literally using a machine gun, just for you to know, is that your frames, your protection frames will disappear once you literally shoot your very first shot with this mobile suit. It's going to completely ignore your frames, and that's really bad stuff. And you have to be very careful with how you choose your engagements. And as you can see, I literally jumped on top of that whole area, and I swear to God, I'm not BSing, I thought there was one of our teammates that spawned right there, but it was just the little guy. I was just like, oh man, that's some not good stuff right there. But yeah, fighting supports It's very hard. You get outmaneuvered by a lot of these mole suits. You get outmaneuvered by Efrits, Efreet. Those guys really dangerous. The dudes with the shotgun or the dudes with the bazooka. They can literally do some crazy damage, or the goofs. The goofs can really get on you. They are really good mole suits. Now, to use this mole suit, you have to plan your boost. You have to be precise using the boost with this mole suit. And yeah, it's pretty sick. I enjoy using this thing. If you want to slap some red, it's gonna be awesome. You know what I mean? You can feel real freaking Char Azimuth with this mole suit. And right over here, this man mad surprised me. I did not see him coming. And I was just like, oh crap, this is actually not good news. I have to stay away from that thing. And he was able to get me from all the way over here. Hello game? That doesn't make any sense. I guess his hentai noodles were capable of giving me in really long ranges. Now let's see how this mole suit was capable of doing this round. I think it did semi decent. It didn't do like too amazing. It was pretty basic. And you get a lot of basic matches, but if you are pretty good enough, you can actually get some really good first places with this mole suit. I've been able to get first place with this mole suit a couple of times. But yeah, it's pretty damn freaking solid. When there's a dude trying to use a bazooka at you with this mole suit, just boost. You can literally boost out of that whole sort of bazooka, and it would literally take no effect against this maneuver armor, which this makes this general very very dangerous. It's a very dangerous general in a low tier rating. So imagine this general in the 200 ranking. You can basically boost out of goddamn freaking bazookas. But the problem with this mole suit is timing it, and timing bazookas are very hard to do. And you can just mad dodge roll, and the speed of this mole suit is remarkable. Very remarkable. Very fast. You can literally speed out of anything. Everything that literally shoots at you, you can literally speed out of it. So nice because of that juicy, beautiful maneuver armor. And yeah, it's really nice stuff. I enjoy it. Now, one problem with this mole suit is it's got only one melee swing. Having a melee swing is pretty damn hard to, abuse. And, benefits with this mole suit is that it's got a machine gun, it's got a grenade launcher, it's got grenades. So, that's really good stuff. Very helpful and amazing stuff. As you can see, this man was in the water, and I knew he had low HP, and all I had to do was just, show him some goddamn boom, you know what I mean? And that's really freaking amazing. Now, when I use this mole suit, I color this mole suit gold because I really love Zakus, and Zakus are kind of like my loves, so I love them a lot. Now, goddamn, like every single time I be using this mole suit, I have to practically be very careful with this thing. And I wanted to boost up into this section so I can get this man with the artillery. So I basically timed my own death for that artillery. And that's really good stuff. So, the artillery in this game is pretty damn, like, I don't know, I don't like artilleries in this game And there was this man who literally was right next to me. I'm like, oh crap, this is not good. And he was able to just squash me like freaking crazy. And you know, that's the thing about those Zaku flippers. You literally don't see that thing in the map. Look at that. Invisible. Look at number 5 chasing that thing down. Now that's what really amazing about those Zaku flippers. It's like, yo, try to find these guys. They're pretty damn insane. But you know, fighting against a Zaku flipper with this mobile suit is, you know, easy. It's pretty damn easy pickings with this mobile suit because, you know, since it's a good old fashioned raid. But you know, the flipper also got maneuver armor, so if it wanted to, it can literally maneuver armor out of your machine gun fire. But yeah, you know, yeah, this is gonna be basically a very, you know, very long video with this mole suit, because it's kind of basically like a tutorial of how properly use this mole suit in a way, because you know, I've had so much experience with it. So someone with so much experience with a specific type of mobile suit is, you know, very helpful to just, you know, understand and basically read from. Now to use this mole suit also is you can basically wiggle it. So you can basically wiggle it a lot to, you know, the point that they are able to, you know, miss their shots, which is really good stuff with this mole suit. The very crazy thing about this mole suit is the speed, and you know, that's why I say, you know, wiggling this mole suit is very helpful, because of the beautiful turning speed of this thing is real nice. Now at this whole specific moment I couldn't do anything. I was really trapped in this whole scenario and this whole situation. As you can see, I was trying to fight these guys back with this mole suit, which is pretty damn good work, but I couldn't do anything because they mad got my legs, and I was like, oh damn it, and I basically died on top of that because there's no escape from that whole type of engagement. The Aqua GM is a very nice mobile suit. If you ever pull that thing, use it. It's amazing. I love it. Now throughout this whole map, it's pretty damn solid. The Aqua GM is meant to, you know, combat, you know, against the Xeon type of amphibious mobile suits. That's what it was meant for, and you know, it's perfect in this map. And fighting against that mobile suit is not good. As you can see, I was able to mad a wiggle into that whole confrontation, and that man basically got, you know, mad surprised with a, you know, axe to the face. As you can see, there is a dude in the water, and it was the Aqua GM, but I did not have the juice to fight him, and my gun is reloaded. And oh man, I'm going to say another thing about this mole suit. The machine gun reloads very fast. Very fast, and majority of the time, 100% of the time, you're going to use the machine gun. And I basically saw this this high gog right next to me. I was like, oh crap, that's not good news. And I was trying to go after this man, and he tried to fist me with his melee, and the Aqua GM got right behind me, but I could not do anything. And I was basically, you know, outnumbered, outplayed right here. But I was trying to do everything I can to fight back, and I was able to get a nice juicy kill. And you know, when you're using this mole suit, it is fine to struggle with this thing. And look at this funny part. This is mad hidden. Like, he was probably looking for my, like, golden head somewhere, but you know, I was able to mad escape with this thing. But yeah, the game was basically over, so I wanted to repair basically and then go back into combat. You can quick repair, but you just gotta know that when you repair your legs, when you boost, it's going to affect you. So you gotta be very precise. You have to keep an eye on the boost. You have to keep an eye on that thing. And you know, you're gonna love this mobile suit, and you're gonna literally come in with the speed, and it's pretty damn sick. And throughout this whole freaking moment, we were just mad, you know, we were just mad rush these guys. And you know, this is going to show this mole suit to its fullest maximum potential when you're in combat mode, when you have your whole game on. I call it the freaking, you know, the freaking Rambo moment, the whole freaking Chuck Norris. I just freaking transform into Chuck Norris mode. Now using that sort of mode, you get really crazy momentum. When you have this crazy momentum, you can take advantage of a lot of these moments. I wanted to land a grenade, but I wasn't able. But I was able to slam that good old-fashioned heavy on that guy, and this guy was able to save my ass. This high god guy was able to save my ass. And fighting against this Efrit guy is a really bad, you know, matchup against me, because that mole suit is one of the most dangerous mole suits in low tier. And look at that, I was able to literally toss a grenade and do some nice damage right there. And through the smoke, I was able to grab this man. Look at this. I even planned that too. I basically wanted to, you know, go in for the melee. I meant the goddamn freaking triangle boost, you know, the whole freaking Illuminati, I just come out of nowhere and grab you type of technique. That's really fun. And as you can see, dude, that was just mad Rambo status right there. Having those type of moments are very difficult to do. I see a lot of people struggle using the machine gun, but the machine gun is pretty damn fun stuff. You have to land all your shots. You can't be like using machine gun like all over the place, you know. You gotta think smart when you're using a machine gun. Now right over here, I had just one grenade, and I had to make use of that one grenade, and I was getting attacked by this man, and he mad rushed me. I think he kind of got angry, but I couldn't do anything. I basically had low health, but I was able to do some crazy damage, and that was really weird. I went for the heavy. I'm not sure if I went for a heavy or a light attack, but he was able to mad dodge roll out of that whole engagement. And for me, doing a light swing was a really bad idea. I should have went for a downswing. If I went for the downswing, I could have went for a second downswing. And when you do the downswing with the small suit, it's really nice when you land it on the legs. And then you can mad chop the leg, just like the dude from Walking Dead, when he said, "My meat's tainted, my mate's tainted." You know, that was like a really funny part in Walking Dead. They just got like, "Oh crap, we're infected now." And as you can see, that man, I'm not sure he was reloading, but I think he zoomed in, and it was just like really, really funny. It would have been really funny if he just mad blasted me. But yeah, yeah, the Golden Way, man. this is how you basically use this mole suit. Using this mole suit takes a lot of practice, takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, but you know, sometimes there are people who are just naturals, and as you can see, you know, the clip was able to stagger that man, but a lot of my shots missed, but it literally was capable of doing some nice juicy damage. And right here I had to literally jump out of that whole engagement, but this man was able to catch my team members, and as you can see, you could literally see the rounds just floating in water, and you know, tell me that doesn't look badass underwater. You know what I mean? Like, those rounds are really cool. That's what I love about these water maps, because it just kind of gives it a really nice feeling, a nice vibe. And you know, in the water map, you basically can't go for, you know, smokes underwater. You can't go for salient. You can't go for, you know, the wrist salient. You can't go for, you know, flashbangs or something like that. Certain type of mole suits. It really cancels certain type of things underwater, because you know, it would make sense because it would make a particle effects, but you know, some of those particle effects would have been really cool, but it would basically be impossible. And that's why you would usually see, you know, a lot of these mole suits have a hard time underwater. And as you can see, I was able to boost into that man, which is really nice, and finish him off with the boost. And this game was basically pretty damn solid, pretty damn freaking fun. And you know, when you're using this mole suit, you're going to get like regular games, you're going to get really nice games. There are some mole suits out there that are just straight out so bad, just so bad. You try so hard to make them work, but you know, you just start learning from, you know, what sort of mole suits work. You know, I was right here. I was like, oh, later, man. And then I literally saw there was this dude on the left. I was like, oh crap, oh crap. And the game was basically over. That man would have been able to freaking tear my butthole up. And that's the thing about the underwater. You can basically use that as an advantage to take a lot of the opponents by surprise. Now, in this specific video, you can literally go pretty damn hard with this mobile suit. That's if you can, you know, time it right. Now, I was literally going in for the rounds and going in for, you know, the regular shots right here. And I was able to like launch a grenade shot onto, you know, one of the enemy Zakus, and I wanted to go after this enemy Zaku. And this enemy Zaku probably thought I was a Zaku too, and he probably saw me throw a grenade on that wall. He probably said, oh, that's pretty smart. My grenade missed, and I was like, oh crap, you know, that's not good. I just literally need to, you know, focus on my lefties and righties. This man over here was using his Zaku pretty damn strategically, and he missed his jump, but I did not learn from this man. If I would have walked up a little bit more, I would have been able to catch that. And me and him, we both mad missed. So I was like, we were basically following each other. And a lot of people say that, you know, the F2 has much more of an advantage on a lot of these mole suits, which is right stuff. But you know, the F2 is pretty damn, you know, good regardless, and he was basically outnumbered at that whole specific scenario. But that wasn't the last of that F2 that I've seen. The F2 is a really solid, good pilot. And I just had to repair my legs because I felt like my legs were, you know, pretty damn busted, and I really needed a repair. And I was gonna go after this F2 guy because why not? And we had a straight out goddamn Zaku fight, which was really nice. And I was basically using a, you know, the 08 Gundam type of strategy, where, you know, the 00, and you know, he was fighting the Alex. I felt like I kind of had this sort of moment right here, and I was trying to go for, you know, a really nice attack, and I was able to mad surprise attack this man with heavy duty melee. And right over here, I just mad knocked this dude guy. I knocked him down, and it just reminded me of that anime. I was just going with my latch ditch type of freaking momentum I had with this mole suit. And as you can see, you know, it can literally do some pretty damn solid, nice damage. But you know, you have to think strategically when you're using this mole suit, and you're capable of fighting back, which is pretty damn solid. Now, this specific video, I was able to get first place with this mole suit. I had 2 other videos of getting first place with this mole suit, but sadly, I accidentally deleted them. I was kind of disappointed. But yeah, this thing is pretty good. If I had to rate this mole suit, I'd give this mole suit a 10 out of 10 because it's just the way this whole thing works and moves is absolutely outstanding. And I had a video of like using this mole suit in like the 200 range, and the 200 range it would just basically, you know, whip ass, and it's really fun. Now at this specific moment, you know, look at this, going in for 1 swing attacks. As you can see, there was a, you know, high gogs, and that is literally the worst opponent you can ever fight with this mole suit at this freaking BR. This battle rating was pretty damn hard for me to, you know, do some pretty nice damage. And yeah, it's pretty damn freaking amazing. You go pounding with this machine gun. And there was this ACT guy right there, and I was like, oh crap. The high gogs are very hard to fight against. They're very, you know, awkward and very unique, but you know, you just have to figure out, you know, really nice momentum. I wanted to go backwards and use the machine gun, but he was smart enough to roll out of that whole engagement. Which, what really surprised him is when he saw me boost out of that whole sort of thing, it just mad surprised him. Now I was able to nab a nice kill right there finally after that whole crazy engagement. And as you can see, you know, you can see that each of these rounds are doing like 122 or 132, you know, per shot. You know, this is really nice stuff. I was able to get right behind this this man, and one of our team members was able to heavy stagger this easy 8. And you know, it also reminds me of the Zakus 8th MS team also too. That's what I love about this mobile suit. It just gives a really nice aesthetic vibe. When you use these mobile suits, you'll understand the meaning, you'll love it. And throughout this whole moment, I literally saw the artillery drop on a group of our guys right there, which was very, very bad news. And there was an enemy who spawned right behind us, and I did not know we were right behind the enemy camp. And this high gog right here, he was literally able to, you know, boost out of that whole confrontation. And as you can see, you know, if you literally look at the boost of this mole suit's boost is stupid quick. You can get to point A to point B with this thing, and it's really nice. Right over here, I was planning to roll out of this this goddamn freaking this goddamn bridge, but the game just didn't let me because I was stuck on freaking debris. And as you can see, you know, when you dodge roll, it restores the dodge roll so quick, and that's what makes this thing really nice, really busted. Yeah, 10 out of 10. It's a really fun mobile suit. I would have gave this mobile suit a little bit more higher rating if it had a Panzerfaust. If it had a Panzerfaust, man, this thing would have got like 11 out of 10. But you know, it's not as, you know, good. It's not instantly easy to understand, but it's, you know, it's around that sort of type of mentality and sort of level using this thing. And our team member was able to nab a nice kill off of there from, you know, that nice work we were able to do right there. And throughout this whole match, I just felt like a lot of the team members just kept on trying to get them killed, but you know, it's understandable. And this Easy 8 literally mad surprised me. He literally came out of nowhere. I was trying to think smart. I was trying to figure out a way to approach this mobile suit, and I was able to do a nice attack right there. As you can see, we were in even odds throughout that whole engagement. I was basically outnumbered with one of my team members, and one of my team members was able to do a really nice job. One of the team members named Street, he was doing some nice work with that effort. And look at the damage. And that was a, you know, a disadvantage type of mobile suit. I was in an absolute disadvantage against that thing. And using the good old-fashioned machine gun on raids, oh man, you literally melt raids so quick. I think like you melt them by like 220 or 230 per shot. Regular generals would be like 200 per shot. As I can see, there were a bunch of guys chilling at the enemy base, which was a really good distraction. Someone armed a base, and for once this was a honest game. Like, we were going back and forth against the whole group of enemy, you know, players, and it was pretty damn wild. Right there, I was able to, you know, nab. After all this, you know, this is chaotic. Look at this. And this mole suit is able to get out of these bad, chaotic type of moments, which is insane. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. I was able to mad stagger a lot of the enemy opponents with this mole suit. And we were basically in a roll, and we were so close from, I'm not sure if we like won this match or lost this match, but it was a really crazy solid match. And if the bomb went off, we could have been able to do some really nice score right there. We were only off by 200. And see y'all later.